So if you're constantly doing online video calls, live streaming, creating content here on YouTube or even singing, it is very important to have a good quality audio. Hey guys, Adam Lobo here from Adam Lobo TV, and in this video, I'll be giving you my review of the Comica STM USB cardioid condenser microphone to help you make a purchase decision whether or not that this is worth your money, since it does come with a price factor about 400 ringgit or 100 USD. And stay till the end of this video as I'm giving away one brand new box, not this, but a sealed one to you guys as well, so keep watching. First, let's start with the unboxing. Now the microphone comes with a quite huge box with the Comica logo on the top left and USB condenser cardioid microphone writings down below. Then at the back you'll find some of the specs over there. Opening the box, you'll find a nice high quality carrying pouch to bring the microphone around when you're on the go. Then there's the user manual and the sticker certification. Next, there's the pop shield filter. Underneath, there's a USB-A to USB-C cable, a USB-C to USB-C cable. Then you'll find the microphone towards the top. Next, underneath that, you'll find a 3/8" mount and the microphone stand as well. Next, looking at the microphone's build quality. The microphone had quite a nice feel to it. Not too light, neither it was too heavy as well. At 256 grams, it had that sort of premium gunmetal matte kind of finish and a metal housing, very similar to a premium type of a condenser microphone. And just by looking at the microphone from afar, it does give that sort of premium look to it, right? Now I have to say that I love the amount of physical controls and the ports available on the microphone as well. But first, there are two huge knobs in front for the gain and volume control as well. On the right, there is a switch to change between cardioid pattern or bidirectional pattern, which I'll be doing a sound test on each later on. Below that, there's a very welcome headphone spot to easily monitor your audio, and then you'll find the mute button as well. Then finally down below, you'll find the USB-C port, and I love how it is placed over here as it makes the microphone setup to look pretty clean when the cable is connected, as opposed to having it at the back or even the sides. Now what's nice is that, as seen in the box, the pop shield filter comes inside of the box, which is also detachable, and assembling the whole microphone and the stand was pretty straightforward as well. Now I also love how you can adjust the microphone up and down easily while it is on a stand. And speaking of the stand, I was a bit worried about the stability since it is made of plastic instead of metal, but once I placed it on a table, it was very solid indeed. Now before going into the microphone's quality, especially when it comes to the sound test, let's check out the specs. Now the microphone comes with a 16mm gold-plated condenser mic. It has two types of patterns for the microphone audio capture, which is the cardioid and bidirectional as mentioned earlier. It has 20Hz to 20 kHz frequency response, which makes the microphone perfect for a different type of spectrum audio recording situations. And finally, the microphone is USB bus powered, so you don't need to get an extra adapter to turn the microphone on. Just via the USB-C port would do. Now let's find out how the microphone sounds, shall we, since this is a microphone review. First of all, my advice is to get the right amount of gain is to first monitor the sound by plugging in to the headphones jack and adjust the gain accordingly. Now the gain adjustment should be set according to your environment. So for example, if you are in a noisy area, turn the gain knob at about 9 o'clock and slowly turn it up, and once you hear too much of your background noise, where for my case, I just left it at 9 o'clock with this kind of a not so noisy environment. Now this volume knob down below should not be confused with the microphone's audio volume. It is based on monitoring the audio through the headphones and not the adjustment for the microphone controls, so keep that in mind. Then in terms of distance, like all condenser microphones, the closer you are with the microphone is better. But for some cases where we can't get super close like this, I found that the distance of about 6 inches to be the best. As the further you go, you might need to increase the gain, but I wouldn't recommend that as it will also increase the overall background noise. Alright, so now I'm going to let you guys listen to the first use case scenario where I've plugged the microphone directly to my smartphone, and the good news is that it works well with Android and iOS devices, but of course you need the USB-C to a lightning port connector when it comes to connecting with your iPhone. So I'm currently now using the audio from the microphone directly connected with my smartphone, so make sure to put on the headphones if you guys want to hear a better experience. And for the next test is through a Windows laptop, where once it's plugged in, it immediately shows that the microphone's plugged in at the audio hardware preferences, if you guys are using a software like Adobe Audition or anything similar. And here is a microphone test. Now this is a microphone test using a Windows laptop. Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2. This is a microphone test. And the same it was when it comes to connecting it with a Mac. But under the sound preference, it will be listed as a USB record interface, and here is another microphone test. Now this is a microphone test, connecting it towards the MacBook Pro. Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2. This is a microphone test. Now as I mentioned that the microphone is also bi-directional pattern too, which captures both of the front and also at the back area, where that would be great for recording ASMR or even sound Foley design if you guys are into that. But if you're just doing live streaming or podcasting, just stick to this cardioid option. But for the sake of having a sound test, let's check out both of the directions. First and foremost is the cardioid option. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2. And let's switch it to the bi-directional pattern. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Now in conclusion, as a person who absolutely appreciates very good audio and spend a lot of money for my current YouTube setup to get the best sound quality, I have to say that I was really impressed with the overall sound quality of the microphone without really messing around with the EQ. And once again, my tip is to get as close as possible with the microphone to get the most optimum sound quality, where again I would say that do not go above the 9 o'clock marker, as you can go higher, but I did not like the amount of background noise going in unless you are in a sound treated environment, maybe not so perfect like this room, then you may go higher. So with this, I can say that I fully recommend for you all to go ahead and get it, and I'll leave a link down below for you guys to get yourself one. Alright, as I mentioned that I'm planning to give away one brand new and sealed unit thanks to Comica, and if you guys are interested to win yourself one, make sure to head on to my Instagram page right after watching this video to find out how exactly that you could win yourself one. With this, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful to make your purchase decision. If you did, be sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up, and a subscribe would be very much appreciated. My name is Adam Lobo, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Good luck with the giveaway.